gauges. So for the gauges, you want to check these while the engine is running. We can start with the water temperature gauge here. Want to check that it is rising to the normal operating range, which is typically right around 180 degrees. Want to check the voltmeter. That should be anywhere between 12 and 14.5 volts. Oil pressure, you want to check that it's riding at the normal idle or operating range. Generally speaking, at idle around 20 to 30 psi, and operating anywhere above 40 or 50 psi. We have the tachometer. We want to check and make sure that it's working properly, so you can raise and lower the RPM. That needle goes up and down, showing that it's working properly. The speedometer is here. We can check that when we start moving the vehicle, make sure that it's displaying the speed that we're going. We have our air pressure gauges. We have our primary and secondary. Checking to make sure that it's building to the normal governor cutout range, which is between 120 and 140 psi. And we have our fuel gauge here. The fuel gauge, we want to make sure that it is got enough fuel in there for us to get through our day, or at least make it to a fuel stop. And generally speaking, you never want to operate the vehicle below a quarter tank of fuel, just to be safe. If there's any other gauges that are equipped on your vehicle, you want to inspect those as well, make sure that they're operating correctly. We want to check all the gauges, make sure that they're not cracked, broken, or damaged. You can see the numbers on all the gauges and it's clean and clear. You want to check the needles, make sure that they are not bent, warped, or broken off, and that all the gauges appear again to be working in operational and normal ranges.